I am Baruch Schur, president of Greystone Associates and managing partner of Greystone Holdings. In Skokie, Illinois, we manage and develop commercial and industrial real estate in the Chicago area and in the greater Midwest. One of the features of being the managing partner of a real estate development company is understanding people's needs and having a strong social conscience. Real estate is about communication. It's about being able to present yourself well in public to other people, and it's about being able to understand another person's needs. Computer skills are helpful to have in real estate. The ability to understand and read financial statements is important. A small real estate company may or may not have a sophisticated form of reporting on a monthly basis, and that is something, the ability to understand the reporting procedures is something that an intelligent person can pick up in the field. Whereas in larger companies, they may have more sophisticated reporting skills, reporting procedures. It's may be beneficial for someone to have some schooling and some understanding of the real estate, the nature of the real estate business before entering the field. There are certain principles of the real estate business that would be helpful to have a good understanding prior to getting into the business. And those types of skills, or that type of understanding, can be gotten through school, various types of schools, but in general, a lot of that can be picked up in the field and learned while on the job. A new candidate who's interested in the real estate business has two basic choices. One choice is to look at a larger firm, a larger real estate company, whether it's management or acquisition, or a real estate investment trust. And typically the larger firms require candidates to have skill sets and experience level that is that's greater than what the smaller companies may desire. Smaller companies in the real estate business typically don't require as much experience and don't require as much schooling, because smaller companies typically deal with smaller investments and the nature of their business is on a less sophisticated level. It doesn't mean that the smaller company is any less successful. So I think it really depends on what the candidate is interested in the long run. Certainly having some level of experience with a large firm is beneficial. Although since we run, in our business, we run a small firm, sometimes we find candidates that have experience with larger firms and it's a negative. We have to reteach them, or they have to relearn some of the things that would help them be successful in our business. Anything in the real estate business that will give them exposure will be helpful. Start at the bottom. And that might actually mean not sitting behind the desk and working on the telephone. It might be working in the field. It might actually be someone willing to put on a tool belt and work alongside somebody in maintenance for a year or two to understand the nature of how the business is actually run day to day. So I would say don't set your sights too high. Take something that will give you experience and be patient. This is a people business, and I would look at a candidate very strongly who has outside interests, whether they be social activities or whether it be community involvement or whether it's hobbies that allow the person to interact with other people on all sorts of levels. Successful candidates or people that want to be in our business have to be able to communicate with people of all strata, of all social strata, and be able to communicate well with them and understand what their needs are.